campaigns against sexual and gender-based violence in Nigeria, more minors are still falling prey to rapists. Only recently in Akure, Ondo State, a 10-year-old girl was raped by a 50-year-old man. Toyin Batire reports that the victim is currently undergoing treatment. What's more, early investigations indicate that the suspect could be a serial rapist who defiled another minor in the past.
Residents of Akure on Sunday, 29th November, woke up to the disturbing news of the alleged rape of a minor in this uncompleted building on Adelabu Street, Danjuma in Akure, Ondo State. The alleged culprit is a 50-year-old taxi driver named Abdullahi Kamaruddin, who allegedly defied a 10-year-old pupil.
I was attracted to the scene by an alarm raised by another neighbor who said a little girl was being raped in an uncompleted building. By the time I got there, a large crowd had gathered and the man was about to be lynched.
Abdullahi is a well-known face in the area, as report says. He comes regularly to rest in the uncompleted building, especially in the afternoon. But on this fateful day, he has come to do more than just to rest. His explanation as to what really transpired was more of a tale very hard to believe.
I was sleeping when I checked that I was having an intercourse. I quickly woke up only to notice semen coming out of me. And in an attempt to clean it off, the semen splashed on the little girl's pants.
Abdullahi is now cooling off his ills at the State Command of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps.
While investigation went on, we now discovered that he actually harassed one other girl, 8 years old, sexually. He harassed her sexually, and both girls were even present the same day when he defiled this 10-year-old girl.
Experts have been speaking on the trauma the incident must have inflicted on the minor, suggesting that the country must do more not only to prevent such violence on the girl child, but stricter penalties for offenders.
Rape is far more of social problem than it may occasionally have some leaning on medical conditions, mental health condition.
So many types of infections can be transmitted to the child, but the worst is that mental agony that minor will have.
By the time we have more convictions for rape, by the time we have more people going to jail, by the time we have sex offenders register open across the country, a lot of people will curtail their dangerous sexual desires.
Security agencies are already intensifying their investigations, at the conclusion of which the accused will be prosecuted.
Will surely answer to the crime in court. We'll keep an ear to the ground. We advise viewer discretion in the next report. Security experts often tell us to be familiar with our neighbors. Having said that, I must ask the following questions. Do you know your neighbor? How well can you possibly trust that neighbor in a mysterious world full of uncertainties? Or are you too busy living a private life and minding your own business to care about the folks next door? Well, Fatima Sanusi Karaye will be reporting on the ordeal of two different families who were denied peace by their neighbors. Watch and learn.
I'm so scared. Can you imagine a neighbor betraying a neighbor? I do not even know who to trust anymore.
That is Abubakar lamenting on the present lawless gun crimes in the country. The motorcycle mechanic who works hard to support his parents and two sisters said the gravity of this crime is so intense and heightening fears. Just like in the case of 16-year-old Tijani Kabiru, who was alleged to have been lured into a farmland near their village at Bebeji local government area of Kano State by a friend residing in the same neighborhood. When the friend realized he has no place to hide his prey, he strangled him to death and then demanded for 1.3 million naira ransom.
He called me to say he has reduced 100,000 naira that I should send the money now, but I insisted on hearing my son's voice first, but he refused.
Meanwhile, 8-year-old Asia met the same fate when a neighbor she trusted abducted, raped, and after collecting ransom of 500,000 naira, the alleged perpetrator killed her in cold blood and threw her corpse away like a piece of dirt. No one can imagine the pains Asia's father is going through. Devastated, he asks a question. What did she do wrong? Kano State Police Command, which confirmed these horrific crimes, said more than 3,806 suspects connected with various social vices, including kidnapping, have been arrested, and 80% of these crimes have been solved.
So in our manner of investigations, as I told you earlier, we don't only embark on evidence-based investigation, but intelligence-driven investigation. That has enabled us to look beyond the suspects at hand, but to also further find out from them and get some information that will process and then be able to link up to some of their associates.
Both 16-year-old Tijani and 8-year-old Asia were exhumed from their shallow graves, examined by a team of detectives and medics, and their remains later released to their families for proper burial. The horrific manner in which these young lives were cut short will remain in the hearts of many, especially youths like Abubakar, with a burning question: who is really my neighbor? Who is my friend?
Really painful to watch. We must take nothing for granted. Vigilance should be our watchword. When the desperation to get rich quick by any means sets in, there is the tendency to consider crime. This explains why a group of young men embarked on a robbery operation in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State, in a manner that left watchers stupefied. It didn't matter to them that the CCTV cameras were rolling. They looted anyway. Meanwhile, this is one robbery case too many in that state capital. Clement Bariku takes it from here.
Monday, November 30 began like a normal day for the owner and staff of a popular supermarket along Ikotopene Road, Uyo. Business was booming as customers trooped in as usual to make purchases. At exactly 7:15 p.m., the unimaginable struck. Young men in their late 20s, numbering about 5, invaded the supermarket with dangerous weapons. The whole robbery incident was captured live on CCTV cameras, and the bandits never gave thought to the implication as they continued their operations. In the footages made available exclusively to NTA Newsline, some of which cannot be shown for ethical reasons, we saw the cashier of the supermarket being macheted while the security guard was shot on the leg. A staff of the supermarket who do not want his identity on camera said the hoodlums who operated within 5 minutes went away with cash and a customer's vehicle. This is just one out of the many robbery incidences in Uyo Metropolis in recent times. Within just 1 week, major shopping centers along Ikotopene Road, Nepal Line and Waniba Road, as well as private residents, have been attacked, while the popular Uyo Village Road is at the moment a no-go area due to increasing cases of car theft there.
Hoodlum penetrate this environment and begin to shoot gun and attack and enter inside the supermarket, begin to attack customers.
Then people money for ATM here. So that is that. So we don't know, people they worry well for you here.
The police says it is not sleeping over the increasing cases of insecurity in the state and are re-strategizing to arrest the situation.
Let me debunk the assertion that some persons have called the police and the police have not responded. You see, it depends on when you call the police. If you call the police timely, the police will respond timely. In the coming days, and in the coming weeks. Akwa Ibomites should look forward to a more holistic policing approach, a more intelligence-driven policing that will be for the good of the people.
For now, the people are resorting to prayers and personal vigilance as no one knows where and when next the hoodlums will strike.
Uyo is under siege. And point to note, CCTV solves half the crime. To other matters, she has great dreams driven by her desire to become a superstar that will fly the country's flag at major events around the world. Unfortunately, though, her big dream is almost being truncated by a disease that is clouding her sunshine. Her name is Vivian Ihezie, a higher national diploma student whose situation will certainly touch your heart. Beatrice Ayan will tell us more about Vivian.
Ihezie is a 26-year-old higher national diploma student of estate management of the Federal Polytechnic Owerri and a native of Isu Epe in Wangele local government area of Imo State. She emerged second runner-up as Miss Tourism and winner of Miss Afibu in 2013. One cannot, however, help but wonder if these feats and happy moments still count for Vivian, as she has now become a shadow of herself. Her dreams of becoming a superstar was dashed in February 2020 when she was diagnosed of a kidney disease by the nephrology unit of the Federal Medical Center, Owerri.
I was healthy January. It was in February this affliction came. I know there is nothing God cannot do, and I believe him. Please, I'm pleading to everyone to help me, to support me. She has been going through this affliction since February 19th. I've been from one hospital to another hospital. We've sold all we have. All the things I got is sold. Both our land is sold to see that Vivian is living. But I thank God that she's still alive in the land of the living, and she will live.
At present, she is said to be at the end stage of the renal disease and undergoes dialysis a minimum of 2 times every week at the cost of 65,000 naira each.
Honestly, this sickness has taken a lot in my family. A lot. I've disposed what I have in my maternal home as my own birthright. Also, where I'm from Wangele.
The medical report says she would need a kidney transplant to survive. According to the medical doctor handling her case, who spoke off camera, the transplant will cost 12 million naira. The mother, a widow, and her brother Chinwe Jezie are petty traders. Savings from their business, which is now crippled, is less than a drop of water in the ocean, while efforts to reach out to friends for assistance has almost amounted to nothing.
Please, come to Vivian's help. She's suffering so much. The pain is too much. Her legs and tummy is swelling up. She needs help.
Vivian wishes to go back to school to pursue her dreams in life, but that can only happen if help can come her way.
Touching. I believe help is on the way. Let's give Vivian a chance by donating to the cause. Now, let's beam the spotlight on 2 courageous women who have dared a past dominated by men. In Nigeria, it's just 2 of them in this line of work. We can therefore call them record breakers. One of them operates in Abuja and the other in Bassey State. Oyinaya Kaluoka will tell us what they do as they share the highs and lows of the job. You're gonna love this one.
Welcome to the world of the 2 bold and beautiful young women in their 30s. Sarah Abiara from Adamawa State and Fatima Abiola Issa from Kwara State. Both women are treading the path feared by some men and many women. They are the only 2 female train drivers in Nigeria.
The first way to operate train in Nigeria and in Nigerian Railway Corporation. It has been a great achievement for me.
4 years now, 4 years plus.
Fulfilling their childhood dreams, being behind the wheels is intriguing, while getting their passengers to their destination in comfort and safety is awesome.
The determination is not today. This was from my childhood. That's like I saw for the first time I saw a train passing through my city. So I was like telling my grandfather, like, what is this? Why is it this big? So he said that in my local language that this is a train. So I said, Kai, I would love to drive this in future.
My longest trip is more or less up to 600 kilometers. That's from Ofa to from Ibadan to Ofa. Then Lagos, Ibadan to Lagos is like 900 kilometers.
The familiar look of shock, surprises, and admiration they get from passengers daily, they say spur them towards realizing their dreams.
I was wowed. I was surprised because, the number of female train drivers in the whole world are very few.
A lot of the female drivers in China, maybe I think 1 in 10 compared to the male driver. We hope that more and more that the female workers come to rail operation department.
What is it like working in a male-dominated environment at odd hours sometimes?
There's even some people that remind me outside that, how you are the female amongst them, because normally sometimes I don't remember.
We encounter derailment, capsizing.
I look at her as a colleague. That we are trained together, we learn together, we do things together.
She was employed at railway about 7 years ago, and she has gone dedicated training.
Some men seem to love female train drivers.
Well-trained female driver is good, nothing different, because what man can do, women can do it better. It's a good development.
So I'll be so glad to get married to a female train driver. It's going to be something that I'll be happy.
But for most women, it is a no-go area.
Train driver, never. I can't. I accept. It's encouraging.
Hi. I don't get the mind to drive. Don't be scared to do anything, especially when you have the determination of doing it. After you must, this is very important. This too is important.
Fatima, I think I'm coming to enroll. So how long do you think it's going to take me to be a train driver?
Well, it depends on how
fast
and how determined you are.
Watch out. So the next female train driver for the Abuja Metro train is coming. For Sarah and Fatima, a train driver is a train driver, regardless of gender, religion, or race. If there's something like next world or next opportunity, will you still want to be a train driver?
Yes. In Chinese, sure.
Those women deserve medals, trophies, awards, and the likes. Nigeria is proud of you. Time to go on a break for some commercial messages. See you in a bit.
Excise and Tariff Trade and Investment and Public Procurement cordially invite stakeholders and the general public to the public hearing on the amendment of many acts. The public hearing is scheduled to hold as follows. Date Thursday, 10th December 2020. Time 11 a.m. Venue Conference Hall 231, Senate New Building, National Assembly Complex, Abuja. Consequently, top government officials are expected to make presentations at the hearing. Other stakeholders and interested persons and organizations who wish to make presentation should submit the memorandum on or before Wednesday, 9th December 2020 at the Joint Committee Secretariat in Room SG23, 0th floor, White House, National Assembly Complex, Abuja. For further inquiries, contact the Joint Committee Clerk on 0817-436-4772. For details on the bills, check the following national dailies: The Nation and Daily Trust newspapers, Monday, 7th December 2020. The Sun and Punch newspapers of Tuesday, 8th December 2020. Senator Solomon Olamilekon Addiola, Chairman, Joint Committee, Announcer.
Whether you like it or not, the dryness and dust is coming.
And this time, it might not give up that easily. But do the people have the power to shake it off?
Well, of course they do, and you do too. Kick dry skin to the curb and get smooth, intensely nourished skin with Nivea's deep moisture lotions and lip balm.
Give your skin the love it deserves and kick dry skin to the curb. Get a free Nivea roll-on with purchase of select Nivea body lotion.
I'm bored, though.
So you gotta have a smile, no matter what it takes. Gotta take Pure Bliss now.
Hey, look inside your Pure Bliss pack. Do you see a code? Then SMS the code to 34778 or WhatsApp it to 081 350 53867 to see what you've won.
I'm a lucky winner of 1 million naira.
It's the Pure Bliss Millionaire promo. Buy any Pure Bliss pack and stand a chance to be one of 15 lucky people to win 1 million naira. Also, stand a chance to win over 300,000 other prizes. Light up your day with Pure Bliss Millionaire promo. Buy now to start winning.
Tell them. They told me you are the best around here. What can I do for you, sir? I want my own very, very simple. I don't want any shine. If I see any shine.
Actually, I'd love some sequins on my skirt. And I don't like any frills. I beg, I want frills on mine. But it must not be too tight.
Tight. That tight now, that is what I want. And the transition.
Oh, you know what? I want a gown.
Me too. I want to come to bang.
You know what GMS are this for coming? Hey, did you capture all the information?
Of course not.
Actually. Fantastic! I give my customers what they love because everyone has their unique style. So why should they wear the same thing? Just like MTN for me, which gives unique data and recharge offers just the way you like it. Just dial *121# and turn up great offers every day.
Everywhere you go, MTN.
Not all washing powders are the same. Sunlight adds bursts of freshness to cleaning power to give you Sunlight 2-in-1 for sensational cleaning and freshness that lasts. Sunlight 2-in-1 sensational cleaning with burst after burst of freshness. Introducing Sunlight with luxurious oud fragrance.
When babies arrive, they open the door to more blessings and more good things. So let's start your baby's journey in comfort with the Huggies Happy Home Bonanza. Win your baby a beautiful new home, a brand new car, up to $1 million in cash rewards, shopping vouchers, and lots of instant airtime. Just buy any special Huggies pack. Scratch the promo sticker on pack to start winning. Buy now and win to bring your baby up in comfort. Huggies for all night dryness and comfort.
Confidence is important in life's little moments. Strong teeth can help, even if they get her into trouble sometimes. A great smile is useful to break the ice, and making friends is easier when you know you have fresh breath. I give my family confidence with Pepsodent Triple Protection 123. Its antibacterial action formula gives them cavity protection, white teeth, and fresh breath. The confidence of 3 toothpaste in 1. Pepsodent Triple Protection 123.
Whether you like it or not, the dryness and dust is coming. And this time, it might not give up that easily. But do the people have the power to shake it off?
Well, of course they do, and you do too. Kick dry skin to the curb and get smooth, intensely nourished skin with Nivea's deep moisture lotions and lip balm.
Give your skin the love it deserves and kick dry skin to the curb. Get a free Nivea roll-on with purchase of select Nivea body lotion.
Buy 11, get 1 free. Winning energy for their lunchbox. Buy 11, get 1 free. Winning energy for their lunchbox.
celebration galore in Oguilo town, Osun State, as the city came alive when it played host to the Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed. Anthony Forson will tell us what the celebration was about.
The event is the inauguration of Oguilo new FM station 89.3. With guests having come from far and near, the royals were represented. Lai Mohammed went on air as the first official guest of the station. In Yoruba, the minister admonished the people of Oguilo and environs on the need to support federal government's programs and remain patriotic, as government, he reminded them, is doing its best within its powers to make life bearable for the citizenry.
It's the most effective way of delivering information in the remote corners where having the right knowledge can mean the difference between harvest and hunger, between feeling confident or humiliated, or even between life and death. Radio also helps to deepen democracy by enhancing the participation of citizens, especially in providing the opportunity for feedback from them.
Giving a background to the emergence of Oguilo FM station, Director General Radio Nigeria, Mansur Liman, described the effort as one of a kind.
The emphasis of this administration on the provision of infrastructure created the right environment for the establishment of this FM station here in Oko. We continue to remain grateful to Mr. President. The biggest credit for establishing this FM station, which we have named Oguilo 89.3 FM station, goes to the chairman of this occasion, the honorable member representing the good people of Ogo Oluwasurulere Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives. I'm talking of none other than my good and humble friend, Honorable Chief Olusegun Odebumi, the Chairman, House Committee on Information, National Orientation, Ethics and Values.
Man of the moment and Chairman, House Committee on Information, National Orientation, Ethics and Values, Olusegun Odebumi initiated the project, which today stands as the only FM station in the country to be initiated by a parliamentarian as a constituency project.
To God be the glory. This development, that is what we are commissioning today, we hopefully remove our people from the circle of lack of proper information-based ignorance to a new dawn of well-informed society. Therefore, the need to make a very good and appropriate use of this opportunity is our only task required.
Occasions like this hardly end without praise singing.
To the management and staff of 98.3 FM. Let's proceed to another event. It all started with a simple hello, followed by how you doing? 6 years later, they signed the dotted lines after vowing before God and man to live together forever. We're talking about Addiola Adeyemi and Olushola Michael Awojola. It was an extraordinary event that had Nigeria's Vice President, distinguished senators and lawmakers in attendance. Bomso Damian Dati reports.
The arrival of guests. A red carpet designed by walls of beautifully decorated African arts and crafts. A magnificent hall with an atmosphere of glamour, depicting the beauty of nature with a blend of African culture. This is where the traditional wedding of Addiola and Olushola took place in accordance with Yoruba customs and rites. Then comes the white wedding, in church with family, friends and well-wishers, all bearing witness to the exchange of vows between the two lovebirds. The roll call of dignitaries, including the Vice President of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, is endless. So, how did the halo come to this?
Kindness. She's a very kind person. You know? So that's the first, that's a very good first impression. So that's what developed to today.
So you're starting your name today?
Yeah.
So what do you wish yourself?
More money, less problem.
Guidance, protection, his wisdom, knowledge, understanding, everything that I just want God in my life more.
They should play together, talk together. If anybody offends the second one, sorry is the best.
And she must trust in God. When you trust in God and you cast your burden upon God, there is a God answered prayer, and you back it up with fasting and prayer constantly, your success will be yours.
And down to the International Conference Center, the train moves to a grand and colorful reception. Here is where class and style meets to birth glamour. President of the Senate, amidst his distinguished colleagues, came to support one of their own, Senator Smart Adeyemi.
This is one reserved occasion for the bride and the groom and the parents of the couple. Having done this, is to achieve one thing. To make this event a very momentous and happy one for their children.
Joy and happiness all the way as the couple performed their first public duty together.
Super S, and that's the name of I found a love for me.
With this show of love and affection, one can only hope for happy ever after.
Did you see that cake? That was one classy wedding. Congratulations to Addiola and Olushola. Happy married life. Moving on, the Nigeria Association of Women Journalists, NAWOJ, is 31 years old. In the history of the association, 9 ESCOs manage the affairs of members. Former NTA Assistant Director News, Moji Makonjuola, once served as national president. Then Evelyn Onyilo and Conde Daniels, both of the NTA, individually held same prestigious position. And I'm pleased to announce that the immediate past secretary of NAWOJ, NTA Damaturus Ladibala, has stepped in as a 10th president. She got elevated at the Triennial Delegates Conference held in Minna, Niger State. Fatima Usman reports.
Celebration galore for supporters of Ladibala, especially the NTA family, who saw the victory as a plus to the largest television network in Africa.
It's a big plus to us and the NTA family. You see, when NTA makes a showing, we have a record, we have a reputation of giving the best at all times. So I can assure you that we get the best. We expect she's going to project NAWOJ the way it's supposed to have been projected long time ago.
We've had a very wonderful election, seamless, and I think that is showing it to Nigerians that Nigerian women are ready moving forward. The winners and the losers must work together. It's important. We have only one association, NAWOJ, and all of us all of us, whether you won, whether you contested, whether you did not, we all have one goal: to uplift Nigerian women.
Of course, how would you expect a celebration without cherry smiles and pictures? Then time for business.
Faithfully and in accordance with the Constitution and the bylaws governing the Nigerian Association of Women Journalists and the Nigerian Union of Journalists
Though all women are fair, but the support of the men folk was overwhelming.
Hard work, visibility, our approach to people, our ability to be able to sell our programs to the people, which endeared us to the people, and that's why they voted for us en masse.
It was a keenly elected position. 4 contenders, 1 winner.
I found favor with Norwegians, and I found favor with God. So to me, I see it as a divine calling. It is my own set time to lead this association. And because God has sanctioned it, it has to come to pass.
Norwegians are taking journalism to greater heights, and we are rooting for them. Let's do another break now. Stay with us.
Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tukur Yusufuratai, on behalf of officers and soldiers of the Nigerian Army, announces the commencement of the Chief of Army Staff Annual Conference 2020. Theme: Human Capacity Development in Sustaining Professionalism and Responsiveness of the Nigerian Army in the discharge of its constitutional roles. Date: 6 to 11 December 2020. The opening ceremony will include commissioning of Cyber Warfare Command Office Complex, Cyber Operations Center, Nigerian Army Intelligence and Cyber Warfare School at Muhammadu Buhari Military Cantonment, Yuri, Abuja, and launching of housing scheme for families of officers and soldiers killed in action at Life Camp Abuja as part of activities lined up for the conference on Monday, 7 December 2020, time 10 a.m. Special guest of honor, President Muhammadu Buhari, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria. Venue, Nigerian Army Resource Center, Mambila Barracks, Sokora, Abuja, time 8 a.m. daily. Nigerian Army, pride of the nation. Brigadier General Segiri Musa, Acting Director, Army Public Relations, announcer.
The counsel of our fathers.
I believe we have fought one civil war too many in this country. So those who experience it will run away from it.
Nigerian youths, let's build our nation together.
It is time for celebration. 30 years bustling with goodness. No challenge can ever stop us. You can't underrate us. You can't underrate. Mountain Guinness, bustling with so much greatness. Mountain Guinness, enjoy our world of
When babies arrive, they open the door to more blessings and more good things. So let's start your baby's journey in comfort with the Huggies Happy Home Bonanza. Win your baby a beautiful new home, a brand new car, up to $1 million in cash rewards, shopping vouchers, and lots of instant airtime. Just buy any special Huggies pack. Scratch the promo sticker on pack to start winning. Buy now and win to bring your baby up in comfort. Huggies for all night dryness and comfort.
Whether you like it or not, the dryness and dust is coming. And this time, it might not give up that easily. But do the people have the power to shake it off?
Well, of course they do, and you do too. Kick dry skin to the curb and get smooth, intensely nourished skin with Nivea's deep moisture lotions and lip balm.
Give your skin the love it deserves and kick dry skin to the curb. Get a free Nivea roll-on with purchase of select Nivea body lotion.
Welcome to your online ballroom dance lesson.
Nobody's perfect.
Some are unstoppable.
Yeah, I'm unstoppable.
Power Horse, unstoppable you.
Since 1971, Nigeria's foremost human capital development institution, the Industrial Training Fund, ITF, has been at the forefront of equipping Nigerians with skills for national growth. Today's ITF has repositioned and refocused its programs, forging new partnerships locally and internationally to effectively deliver on its mandate. With 37 area offices and 5 industrial skills training centers across the country, ITF is pushing to reduce unemployment by providing relevant technical and vocational skills for employability and entrepreneurship in diverse trades and crafts. Whether you're a public or private organization seeking to improve the skills of your personnel or an individual looking to acquire skills that will increase your chances of employment or even to help start your own business, today's ITF has a program for you. Speak to us today. Contact our area offices nationwide or visit our website www.itf.gov.ng. ITF, developing the nation's human resource.
It is time for celebration. Oh. 30 years bustling with goodness. Eh. No challenge can ever stop us. You can't underrate us. You can't underrate. Mountain Guinness, bustling with so much greatness. Mountain Guinness, enjoy our wonderful.
Celebration for a life well spent. His family and friends of late Madam Georgina Chinwe Bassey, who died at the age of 85, came before God in thanksgiving. Erica Eve reports that the remains of the octogenarian were laid to rest at the Hawkins Road Cemetery in Calabar after a mass in the presence of her children, one of whom is the Executive Director, NTA News, Mohammed Lapo, a foster son of the deceased.
When Christ shall come with shout of acclamation and take me home, what joy shall fill my heart? A verse of a popular hymn seems to be the inspiration for this congregation made up of family and friends who have come from within and outside the country to honor a devoted Christian and caring mother whose life touched many in various positive ways. They are gathered here at the St. Bernard's Catholic Church, Marion Hill, Calabar, to eulogize the life and times of Madam Georgina Chinwe Bassey, whom many describe as a rare gem. Officiating minister Reverend Father Julius Itamit, in his homily, advises the congregation to be faithful and righteous if they must see God. Late Madam Georgina Chinwe Bassey was born in 1935 to the family of Chief Sam Onyejekwe of Oboleke in Onitsha, Anambra States. She had her basic education in Onitsha and loved music and traveling. With the funeral service over, it was time for interment at the graveside.
No pain, no sorrow, no weeping. And that's how she left us. May God bless that lady. When she comes again, I want to be her son.
She was a wonderful woman, very kind-hearted. She took me as her son the first day she met me, and until she died. Muhammad, my son. Muhammad, my son.
Even for the fact that I was the only girl, I was treated with, not with a soft hand with her. You know, she was really hard on me, you know, and really it paid off. You know, it really paid off for me because I learned to do a lot of things, cooking, cleaning, you know, because these were things I learned from her.
To do right, honor God, keep his laws, and love other people, take care of people.
Guests and well-wishers were treated to a lavish reception. Meanwhile, a vigil mass and an evening of songs took place earlier to honor late Madam Georgina Chinwe Bassey.
Gentle soul, rest in peace. Amen. One last break. Stay with us.
Good day, viewers. You're welcome to the Trophy Premium Lager Beer Honorable Millionaire Draw 2020. This is brought to you by Trophy Premium Lager Beer from International Beer. Take a look at our screen. All possible numbers for the millionaires have been keyed in to the system. And in a minute, the wheel will be spun and we would have our lucky millionaire for today. And we have a winner. Our winner is 234 43. I would be getting a call to the lucky millionaire for today at our call center. Stay tuned.
You were called by Femi, right?
Yeah, Femi.
Femi called you?
He called me around 1:50 p.m.
Okay. Into your mind.
No. I thought maybe it was a scam.
Wow.
But initially, when he asked me a question, did I participate in any of the draw? I said yes. So he asked some other question. Do I have anybody that works with the brewery? I said no. And probably I was my wife and my kids. So they feel very happy that Sunday. So I thank for everything that happened. Because this is a miracle.
Yes.
Yeah. For now, I just have to say the truth. Trophy is the best. And I want the best for them too. I need to advise my friend to start taking off it. Yeah, it's the best drink. My name is Addiola Adeyemi. I just won 1 million naira from the trophy promo, and I'm very excited for that. I thank God for everything.
Honorable Agbayi. Approved by FCCPC.
And that's Newsline this week. Do good to join us again next Sunday, same time. I leave you with this. Worry often gives a small thing a great shadow. So, worry less. Good night and God bless Nigeria.
NTA, you can't beat the rich. The Council of Our Fathers.
I believe we have fought one civil war too many in this country. So those who experience it will run away from it.
Nigerian youths, let's build our nation together.